And welcome everyone to the Bayonetta 2 Let's Play. I'm the After Battler, and today we'll be taking on Chapter 4, The Two Meet. What two? I honestly don't know, I completely forget. But we're about to find out in a few minutes. So let's begin.
What?
Oh shit, I'm falling! Who would have guessed? You really need to stop trying to save people. You are very bad at that.
What was that? Wait, who the fuck are you?
Hey, you're the pervert staring at Bayonetta's tits all the time. You really need to learn how to talk to a lady.
This guy over here.
Hey, I am no. Wait, how did?
Oh yeah, because he doesn't know he's a squirrel. I forgot about that. Or boar-tooth. I'm sorry. You're looking at it. It's up there. It's a mountain. How do you miss it?
Hey, kid! What the hell was that? Kids these days.
And I'm out. Goodbye. What am I swinging on? Absolutely nothing. Just like Spider-Man 1. Damn it. I lost my police outfit. Maybe this costume will work.
For a cat always landing on his feet, Cheshire.
Subtle. Totally was no one there, that's for sure. But yeah, this chapter we're gonna be rocking a bit another Nintendo themed, how you say, costume. One with a very revealing underside, I might add. So yeah, we're gonna be rocking the Peach outfit, and with the Peach outfit, we have a variety of enemies to fight, like a squid thing called a Fidelity. Yep, that's a word I don't remember from the dictionary. But it's got laser swords, so that makes it pretty cool. But yeah, the one thing I like about this little combination of costumes I did is one with the Nintendo themed outfit, aka the Peach/Daisy outfit. Probably not gonna be showing up Daisy being is literally the same thing, but instead of a Luigi keychain, she has instead of a Mario keychain, she has a Luigi keychain. Said Daisy. And another thing I wanted to add is with the Daisy/Peach outfit, anytime Bayonetta uses anything that requires a fist or that kind of thing, instead of just hair, it actually is Bowser's fist or feet, which I think is a really neat idea, because it was just something Platinum Games just out of nowhere talked to Nintendo about, like, hey, can we use Bowser this way? They were literally like, okay, sure, why not? So I thought that was pretty cool. Now another item I wanted to demonstrate is the Chain Chomp. The Chain Chomp, of course, everyone knows what the Chain Chomp is, of course, yeah? Debuting in Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Maybe, I think it's that game. I think I got the reference wrong. But it's also in Mario. Now the thing with the Chain Chomp is, it's a very helpful, sidekick in a sense. Because how the Chain Chomp works is basically like a flail, you swing it everywhere with your feet. Only attachable to your feet, I might want to add. And you can fling it everywhere. If you fling the Chain Chomp by holding the attack button, or it happens via combo, the Chain Chomp, or various Chain Chomps, explode like bombs. So they basically act as sticky bombs, so I think that's a pretty cool idea. Now the Chain Chomp, I might want to add, is an item that's only not equipable, not to the feet, but is something that, actually I want to add, like during Umbran Climax, since some attacks are basically, whenever you strike, they get bigger. With the Chain Chomp, it naturally gets bigger, which I think is a good way to help demonstrate. Also, the explosions are much bigger and much more powerful, which is always fun. Another neat little side thing about the Chain Chomp, while the webpage loads, is acts like a little sidekick I was talking about earlier. It randomly attacks any kind of enemy that's nearby. Not doing a lot of damage as it would like normally attacking, but it's actually like a little bleed damage, a little like crit damage. That kind of thing. Which I think is like a pretty cool idea, since it is a sentient thing. Always chomping and barking whenever there's an enemy. Also, if you stay in one place for a good bit, it actually falls asleep like a real Chain Chomp, which I think is adorable. Now, in order to actually get the chain chomps, as we see this guy being devoured by a giant hell beast of sorts, you have to collect all of the, what do you call it? All of the golden 8 LPs. That's usually done by completing all the main chapters on 3rd difficulty, which I naturally did in my first playthrough, because I'm hardcore like that. Even though dying about 20 times. That's a good start, right? I hope so. Ah, there you are.
No time. I have to get to Fimbleventer.
Okay, go. No one's stopping you.
Why do I have to go there? What is on the mountain?
Snow skates.
My head feels like it's gonna burst.
Oh god, no.
I have to get to that mountain.
It's a great. Oh,
Shit! What was that?
some guy with a very, very pretty looking design. I like him. Very symmetrical, very golden white, very angelic.
Headed to that witch's party. Not the best costume I've ever seen, but she doesn't seem like the picky type.
Oh shoot, shots fired.
Don't get in my way.
Where is she?
So you are going to her party. Quite the popular one, isn't she? Sorry, mate, but I haven't the fucking slightest.
Damn, son.
Haven't seen her in
Language not necessary.
Besides, even if I knew, she and I have a special relationship.
We're getting married in the fall.
This will be all the easier.
Shit.
I should not have said that. Ah! My rare cards! Don't make me bust out Yami, you like Loki. It'll wreck your face, I swear. So being our little friend is in a bit of a pickle, let's rush over to help him, shall we? I just don't know where he is, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. So, but don't worry, don't worry. With Bayonetta's luck, we'll drop in unannounced with ease. Let me just deal with these knife butterflies real quick. Ah, that's just like the best combo. Just knocking the 3 chain shots at one guy, just ending him in the sky. It's beautiful. Also, with the Mario costume, all the halos are replaced by, of course, a raring of halo rarity: yellow coins, red coins, and blue coins. Blue coins, I believe, being the highest. And they also make the little noise. That's pretty cool. Ah, people in love. Don't need that anymore, do I? Haha! Oh. Yep. Neat little thing. After you, this little fight, I should probably add, without, you know, rambling on nonsensically a bit. You can only activate this fight by interrupting the loving couple. And I believe, if I remember correctly, you actually get a bewitchment or an achievement from it. What I think is, I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. Of course, the one guys I fight have like the really, like, the unlimited shield kind of thing. It's very hard to chainsaw through, I might add. Usually these kind of guys you want to deal with, you know, which time of them get him from behind, knock him in the air, or just toss him into a wall of spikes. Usually does the trick. And you can also take their shield sometimes, which I think is pretty nice. It actually has basically a counter in a sense. You can like thrust it forward, it stuns them sometimes. It's always helpful. Oh! Should have air dodged. Oh no, the hair. Don't mess up the dew, bro! You know, later the hair thing's kind of gonna become a bit of a plot point, but the hood slow motion thing isn't. I don't think it's that necessary.
Picks on little children.
I'm not a child.
Yeah, you are.
A mask. Let me guess. This is one of your assistants, little one?
Nothing comes to mind, love. Sorry. Maybe you've got something you'd like to tell me, love. I'm not a fan of getting wrapped up in domestic disputes.
Trust me, little one. He's not my type.
fight! Oh. I see as instant transmission. I see as instant transmission, I see. Finally getting the word right. And apparently it's chaos control. That's just cheating.
Oh my, you're a lumen sage.
Yep, that's what the logo says. Now time for a fight. Now, Mr. Masked Lumen over here is a bit of a tricky guy, even though I'm starting to chainsaw his face in. Now, like Bayonetta, he has a similar range of repertoire in terms of abilities and skills. Of course, Bayonetta also has the ability to summon different monsters and enemies to her bidding. Mr. Gold Mask over here has the same thing, summoning a few similar individuals that we fought in the past, like the two-headed dragon thing in Bayonetta 1. But of course, we can do the same thing, summoning Hell Beast. Now these kind of fights, always with the Masked Lumen, are just dramatic as hell. I mean, we're seeing two gigantic beasts of heaven and hell duke it out in front of us. And of course, like the Lumen says, being the cheeky git he is, likes to summon his friend to help out in the battle. Of course, whenever he does that, you see a kind of a glowing or light coming from his hand when he reaches above. Always make sure to beat the crap out of him when he's doing that to interrupt any kind of assistance he's going to be doing. As it's kind of a jerk move to help, you know, get someone that size to come help us out. That happens throughout the entirety of this whole battle kind of thing. Which, of course, is another episode-long battle. But it's a pretty epic one, so it's pretty good. There's one thing that this game, like, really does a good job in, is making sure that these boss battles, while they may be a bit lengthy, they are epic and still fun to play and watch. So that's one thing I congratulate them on. Making them not seem tedious or just a waste of a chapter, I guess you'd say. And of course, while they play Punch-Out in the background, we used to ascend to the airs and do some more, I don't know, acrobatic combat. Same thing as usual, dodging everywhere here and there. A tendency to throw himself or his spear here and there, and just teleport behind you, similar to how Naruto's dad, whatever his name is, works. But yeah, everything about this fight is just, epic as hell. The music, the atmosphere, just everything about it. It's the one thing I really congratulate this game on. Just perfectly getting that feeling. That tingling like, oh, everything is happening in this game. It's so cool. That kind of thing. I don't really get that from a lot of games, but only Platinum Games does that. That and Azura's Wrath, but it's a whole different playthrough, which I have also done. So, you know, plug there. Took 6 months to complete that for various reasons. Though it took like 6 months to start this playthrough. So, evens out, maybe, I guess. Okay, even watching this, though, gives me goosebumps, just with the music and everything about it. I love this. I love all the boss battles in this game. It's so good. Because at this point in the game, at this point in the boss fight, I get into that, like, mode, like the Zen mode, you know what I was talking about earlier, where just everything just clicks. All the button presses happening, all the dodges are perfect, music in the background, heavily light, fighting over Spagonia, just everything compiling into one just amazing experience. But of course, every time I get hit, it just ruins, like, every time I get hit once, the groove is off. Yeah, he ruined my groove. And that's it. I always get messed up. I gotta work myself back into that feeling, that mode, as it were. So, like now, I'm starting to get wrecked after I got knocked out of that thing. Which I always hate. I mean, it's my own fault because in these kind of situations, I focus more about, like, split reaction, kind of like button presses and reactions. Like how I am fighting games. It's always like split reaction, not just focused button presses. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, especially when it leads to Punch-Out. You literally just start activating Punch-Out, which is amazing. With the dodges, the triggers being the punches, which time is still a thing, which is always nice. And just beating the crap out of this guy's face. It's glorious. Almost dead though, but I'm taking him out first. Goodbye! It's like fighting Dark Gaia all over again. Except this time, it's an even fight. But in the real world, everything's just a happy, sunny day. If only they knew. If only they knew. But yeah, that was the end of another chapter-long boss battle. Chapter 4, the 2 meet. Or, I should say, the 6 meet, including all the monsters and such. But we got a gold, which is pretty good. And that's about it for this episode, really. Longish episode, shortest chapter, in a sense. You know, it's quantifiable depending on what you define as a good chapter. But I got a really good grade this time, so it's something I'm going to overwrite post-haste. But yeah, chapter 4, the 2 meter is done. So next time we meet is going to be chapter 5, Cathedral of Cascades. I guess we finally made it. Next time. See you guys then. Bye.